Have you ever imagined what life would be like if you found yourself completely alone in old age? Probably not. But now, here you are, facing a reality you never expected. Maybe your loved ones have moved far away, old friends have passed on, and the world around you has grown quieter. The loneliness creeps in, and you wonder, is this what aging is supposed to feel like? But here's the truth. Aging alone doesn't have to mean feeling lonely. With the right mindset and daily habits, you can create a life that's rich, fulfilling, and filled with purpose. In today's video, we'll uncover powerful things you must do every single day to stay happy, healthy, and emotionally strong. These habits will help you maintain mental sharpness, physical vitality, and deep emotional well-being. So don't go anywhere, because by the end of this video, your entire perspective on aging might just change forever. Before we dive in, I want to remind you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you'll stay updated with more inspiring content that empowers you to make the best of every day. Let's get started. Life is full of uncertainties, and while we cannot predict everything, we can choose how we respond to life's changes. Aging might bring challenges, but it also brings the opportunity to redefine what it means to live a happy, connected, and purposeful life. Now, a few powerful habits that will help you stay happy and avoid loneliness, even when you're old and alone. Habit 1. Establish a daily routine. One of the most important steps to creating a fulfilling life as you age is to establish a daily routine. Waking up without a plan can lead to boredom, disconnection, and an overwhelming sense that time is slipping away. A structured routine gives you a sense of purpose and direction, a roadmap for your day that helps you maintain control over your life. When you don't have the obligations of a traditional job or the constant presence of family, time can blur together and isolation may creep in. That's why having a daily structure is not merely about filling the hours, it's about crafting a life of meaning and momentum. Imagine starting your day with a series of small intentional actions, rising at the same time each morning, making your bed, and preparing a healthy breakfast. These seemingly minor acts establish a rhythm that tells your mind and body that it's time to be active. There's a powerful simplicity in knowing exactly what comes next. For instance, Robert, a retired engineer who once found himself drifting after his wife's passing, discovered the transformative power of routine. When his days had no defined structure, he felt lost and overwhelmed by loneliness. But once he started planning his mornings, incorporating a short walk, cooking his own meals, and scheduling regular phone calls with family, his world began to change. His days were no longer just a series of empty hours. They became a series of small victories that built up his sense of well-being. A good routine doesn't have to be rigid or complex. It's about including activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Set aside time for your hobbies, whether that means reading a book, tending to a garden, or simply listening to your favorite music. Enjoy moments of solitude by taking a leisurely stroll outside and breathing in the fresh air. Consider starting your day with a brief meditation or a few minutes of journaling, activities that center your thoughts and help you set a positive tone for the rest of the day. If you're new to establishing a routine, write down a simple schedule for your mornings, plan your meals, and decide on a few hobbies or leisure activities that bring you joy. The goal is not to overburden yourself with tasks, but rather to create a balanced flow that gives you back a sense of control over your time. By setting a consistent routine, you send a message to yourself that every day matters and that your life has direction and purpose. This small act of planning can be the difference between feeling adrift and feeling empowered, even in solitude. Remember, the routine you establish is your personal blueprint for a fulfilling day. Adjust it as needed. Life is fluid, and what works today might need a tweak tomorrow. But keep in mind that every intentional choice adds up. With time, you'll notice that your routine doesn't just fill your day, it enriches it. Habit 2. Prioritize physical movement. Aging often brings about physical changes, and one of the most common pitfalls is slowing down too much. However, staying physically active is one of the best ways to keep your body strong, your mind sharp, and your independence intact. Movement is not about competing in marathons or lifting heavy weights. It's about ensuring that your body remains engaged and resilient. through simple, consistent activity. Even if you've never been an athlete, incorporating physical movement into your daily routine can have profound benefits. Regular movement improves circulation, strengthens muscles, enhances flexibility, and helps prevent chronic conditions that often accompany a sedentary lifestyle. Consider short, daily walks, gentle stretching routines, or even chair exercises if mobility is limited. The key is consistency. Even a brief burst of activity can help maintain your physical health and boost your mood. Take Eleanor as an example. A retired librarian, Eleanor found herself spending long hours sitting at home, and over time she began to notice a decline in her energy levels and overall well-being. Simple tasks, like bending down to pick up something, became more challenging. Recognizing the need for change, Eleanor joined a local walking group. Every morning, she committed to a short walk and added gentle stretching exercises to her routine. The change was almost immediate. Not only did her energy and posture improve, but she also started sleeping better at night and felt more connected to her community through the daily interactions on her walks. Physical activity is a daily necessity. It doesn't have to be strenuous. Even light exercise can keep your joints flexible and your muscles toned. When you move, you also send a signal to your brain, one that reinforces the idea that you are still in control of your body. This can have a powerful impact on your mental state, helping to ward off feelings of depression and cognitive decline. Studies have consistently shown that physical movement reduces the risk of many age-related diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and even some forms of dementia. For those who have concerns about limited mobility, there are many adaptive exercises available. Chair exercises, water aerobics, or even gentle yoga can provide significant benefits without putting too much strain on your body. The goal is to incorporate movement into your daily life in a way that feels natural and sustainable. Start small, perhaps a 5-minute walk around your home, or a few minutes of stretching when you wake up. Over time, these small acts can add up to a significant boost in your overall health. By prioritizing physical movement every day, you're not just preserving your body, you're investing in your quality of life. The energy you cultivate through regular exercise can improve every facet of your day, from your ability to complete daily tasks to your overall sense of vitality and independence. Habit 3. Stay socially engaged. One of the most challenging aspects of aging alone is the gradual loss of social connections. As loved ones move away, friends pass on, and even acquaintances become fewer. Loneliness can creep into your life in unexpected ways. But here's the truth. Social engagement is not only possible, it's essential for your mental and physical health. Research has shown that loneliness can have serious health consequences, increasing the risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. Staying socially engaged means making a conscious effort to reach out and connect with others every day. It doesn't necessarily mean attending large parties or always being in the middle of a crowd. Even small, meaningful interactions can create a powerful sense of connection. Whether it's a short phone call, a video chat, or a friendly conversation with a neighbor or local shopkeeper, these moments of interaction can make all the difference in combating loneliness. Consider Frank, a widower who once struggled with the overwhelming silence that followed his wife's passing. Frank felt isolated, spending long hours alone with the television for company. But then he made a decision that changed his life. He started by calling an old friend once a week, and before long he joined an online chess club, where he met people who shared his interests. Gradually, Frank built a network of acquaintances and friends, all of whom contributed to a renewed sense of belonging and purpose in his life. Technology can be an ally in your quest for social connection. Video calls, social media, and online communities allow you to interact with others even if you can't be physically close. These digital platforms make it possible to maintain relationships with family and friends who live far away, as well as to meet new people who share your interests. Don't be afraid to explore local senior groups or clubs that focus on hobbies you enjoy. Often community centers and libraries host events specifically designed for seniors, providing a welcoming environment to socialize and learn new things. The key is to make social engagement a daily habit. Even if you don't have many close friends or family nearby, take small steps. Send a text message to someone, participate in an online forum, or simply say hello to a neighbor. These seemingly insignificant interactions can build into a strong support network that enriches your daily life. Remember, loneliness isn't merely a physical state, it's an emotional one. When you actively choose to connect, you remind yourself that you belong to a larger community, and that your presence matters. By prioritizing social interactions every day, you create a cushion against isolation. Each conversation, no matter how brief, helps reinforce the idea that you are part of a vibrant, interconnected world. So make it a point to reach out, whether through modern technology or traditional face-to-face interaction. In doing so, you'll find that the warmth and support of others can light up even the loneliest days. Habit 4. Keep your mind stimulated. Just as our bodies require movement to stay healthy, our minds need constant stimulation to remain sharp. One of the biggest myths about aging is that cognitive decline is an inevitable part of getting older. In reality, your brain thrives on new challenges and learning opportunities. Engaging in activities that stimulate your mind can help stave off cognitive decline, boost your memory, and even keep feelings of boredom and depression at bay. Keeping your mind active doesn't mean you have to tackle complex puzzles or enroll in demanding academic courses, though if that interests you, go for it. It can be as simple as reading a book, doing crossword puzzles, or learning something new every day. The goal is to challenge yourself regularly, pushing your brain to form new connections and to keep thinking in creative ways. Janet's story is a perfect example of the benefits of mental stimulation. A retired teacher, Janet found herself slipping into a routine of passive television watching. After retirement, she noticed small lapses in her memory and a decrease in her overall mental sharpness. Determined to change, Janet decided to reignite her love for learning. She started reading books again, solving puzzles every morning, and even enrolled in an online Spanish class. Before long, Janet experienced a remarkable transformation. Her focus improved, her conversations became more vibrant, and she felt a renewed sense of excitement about life. Incorporate mental exercises into your daily routine. You might begin your day with a short session of brain games or set aside an hour to read about a topic you're passionate about. Alternatively, try journaling your thoughts or learning a new hobby that requires active thinking, be it painting, playing an instrument, or even cooking a new recipe. Each of these activities serves as a workout for your brain, strengthening its ability to process information, remember details, and think critically. A stimulating mind is also less prone to the negative effects of isolation. When you challenge your brain with new information and experiences, you create an inner world full of ideas, memories, and knowledge. This inner richness can be a powerful counter to the loneliness that sometimes accompanies aging alone. It keeps you engaged not only with the world around you, but also with the world within yourself. The beauty of mental stimulation is that it's accessible at any stage in life. You don't need expensive equipment or special classes, just the willingness to try something new. So set aside time each day to engage your mind in activities that spark your curiosity. The more you challenge yourself, the more resilient and vibrant your mind will remain, enabling you to enjoy life fully regardless of your circumstances. Habit 5. Practice gratitude and reflection. Aging often brings along a sense of loss of opportunities, of youth, or of people who once filled your life with laughter and warmth. Yet, even amidst these losses, there is a transformative power in focusing on what you still have. Practicing gratitude and reflection is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. When you take time to acknowledge the positives in your life, you create an internal reservoir of joy and contentment that can help you weather even the loneliest days. George, a retired firefighter who faced the deep sorrow of losing his partner, discovered this firsthand. Initially, George found himself overwhelmed by grief, ruminating on all that was lost. However, everything changed when he began keeping a gratitude journal. Every morning, he would jot down 3 things he was thankful for. Even on the hardest days, he found something to appreciate. Over time, this practice reshaped his outlook on life. Instead of focusing solely on his losses, George started to cherish the beauty in small moments. A warm cup of coffee, the laughter of a neighbor's child, or the gentle light of dawn. Reflection is equally important. Setting aside time each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and let your thoughts settle can bring a sense of calm and clarity that is often missing amid life's chaos. Whether you choose meditation, prayer, or simply a reflective walk in nature, these moments allow you to process your emotions and gain perspective. The act of reflection is a way to honor your experiences, both the joyful and the painful, and to learn from them as you move forward. To cultivate gratitude and reflection, consider establishing a small ritual each day, perhaps every evening. Before you retire for the night, you take a few minutes to recount the day's highlights. It might be as simple as remembering a kind word from a stranger, or savoring the taste of your favorite meal. Over time, these reflections build a mental archive of positive experiences, making it easier to find hope and joy even when life seems bleak. By focusing on gratitude, you're not ignoring life's challenges. Instead, you're choosing to see beyond them and to appreciate the myriad small blessings that continue to enrich your life. This shift in focus can reduce stress, improve sleep, and ultimately help you build a resilient, positive outlook, even when you're facing the challenges of aging alone. Habit 6. Find a way to help others. When life feels lonely, one of the most powerful remedies is to look outward and find a way to help others. It might seem counterintuitive at first. If you're struggling with loneliness, why take on another person's challenges? But the act of giving has a magical way of lifting your spirits and filling your life with meaning. Helping others not only creates connections, but also reinforces your sense of value and purpose. Margaret, a retired nurse, experienced this firsthand. After years of feeling disconnected and purposeless, she decided to volunteer at a local food bank. At first, she dedicated just a few hours a week. However, the more she helped others, the more she discovered a renewed sense of purpose. Volunteering not only allowed her to meet new people, but also gave her a reason to get up every day. The simple act of offering a kind word, lending a helping hand, or sharing a smile reminded Margaret and everyone around her that we all have something valuable to offer. There are many ways to help others on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes small acts of kindness are the most impactful. You might choose to check in on a neighbor who lives alone, offer to run errands for someone who is struggling, or even mentor a younger person in your community. When you help others, you're not only improving their lives, you're also creating a ripple effect of positivity that comes back to you. Volunteering, even in modest ways, provides structure to your day and a sense of connection to your community. It helps you shift your focus from what you might be lacking to what you can give. This outward focus is incredibly healing. When you channel your energy into supporting others, you reinforce your own sense of self-worth and become part of a network where everyone benefits from mutual care and support. If you're uncertain where to start, consider exploring local community centers or online volunteer platforms geared towards seniors. Many organizations actively seek the wisdom and kindness that only someone with life experience can provide. Every act of service, no matter how small, builds a bridge between you and the people around you, ensuring that you never feel truly alone. Remember, the act of giving is reciprocal. When you extend your hand to help others, you create bonds that enrich your life in unexpected ways. These connections form the basis of a supportive community, one in which you are both a giver and a receiver of care and encouragement. As we wrap up this journey through the 6 essential habits for staying happy and avoiding loneliness as you age alone, take a moment to reflect on the power of intentional daily choices. Aging alone does not have to mean succumbing to isolation or despair. Instead, it can be a time of rediscovery, a period where every day is an opportunity to create joy, purpose, and meaning. The 6 habits we've discussed: establishing a daily routine, prioritizing physical movement, staying socially engaged, keeping your mind stimulated, practicing gratitude and reflection, and finding a way to help others, are more than just actions. They are ways of reawakening your inner strength and reminding you that every single day holds the potential for transformation. Even when circumstances change and the people you once knew are no longer by your side, these daily practices ensure that your life remains rich with possibility. Ask yourself, which of these habits resonates with you the most? Which one can you begin implementing today? Remember, you don't have to change everything overnight. Even small steps can create a ripple effect that turns loneliness into a vibrant, fulfilling life. Whether it's planning a simple morning routine or reaching out to someone in your community, Every effort counts. By choosing to embrace these practices, you're saying that your happiness is in your hand. You're taking back control of your life by acknowledging that while you may be alone in body, you are never alone in spirit. The connections you forge, both with yourself and with others, are the true antidotes to loneliness. And in giving of yourself, you not only heal your own heart, but also light up the lives of those around you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and for joining me on this exploration of how to thrive when you're old and alone. I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know which of these 6 habits you plan to start with, or share any personal experiences that have helped you feel more connected and fulfilled. Your stories not only inspire others but also remind us that we are all in this together. If you found value in today's video, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Together, let's build a community that supports, uplifts, and inspires each other, no matter where we are in life. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to make positive choices that lead to a happier, healthier, and more connected life. Embrace the challenge of aging alone as a chance to rediscover who you are, to pursue your passions, and to find beauty in even the smallest moment. In the end, it isn't about how many people surround you, it's about the quality of the relationships you nurture and the daily habits that keep your spirit alive. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Let's keep moving forward, one purposeful day at a time.